Hey everyone, this is Vickerman and welcome to a little bit of a look at Kindred, which is a game that is in early access right now. And so yeah, keep that in mind as far as what you're seeing here. And in fact, to be more specific, in early access, it is in the alpha stage, which means it's in very, very heavy development. But you can purchase it on Steam if you want to get right into it. But of course, that is completely up to you, whether you want to be in the game before it's done. Yeah, the developers just sent me along a key, and I wanted to give it a little bit of a try on this channel here, and just let you know what this is all about. So, as you can probably tell already, this game is a sort of village management, and you have all these different tasks and stuff, sort of like Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld. But I guess another thing that this game is very reminiscent of is the game Towns, which was never actually completed, which is kind of a tragedy, but because I thought that game was pretty good. So yeah, we can assign the labors here. Now, an interesting thing that they've done in this that I have not seen in other games before is you have the different tools that are required for each. Well, some of them do not require any tools, some of these tasks, but many of them do. Oh, look at this. And we need a bucket to do this, and shears to do the shearing, obviously. Okie doke. So it looks like, from what I can tell, you can carry 3 different items. Each kin is what your little people are, and we'll see that as we get into it. But I'm gonna try to optimize this a little bit. Obviously, we're gonna need to come back into this throughout to as the needs of the village change. So we've got a farmer here, and I think I will also assign cooking. They do have the skill levels there, and I believe the higher number is a better, yes, a better skill level at that. So we got mining. I think maybe you can also do logging. I find that you don't need to do a ton of logging in this game, so that makes some sense. It's too bad we don't have anyone else with a good mining skill, because that's pretty important from what I can tell so far in my little bit of a preview. As far as research, I'll just give it to someone who has a pretty good handle on it. So crops, I mean 2 in crops is probably fine. And I do want like 1 shepherd person. Well, unassign cooking for her because she's really good at this. I think if we're wrong, we're wrong, whatever. We're just doing a little quick look at this, so if things are not completely optimal, that is okay. So let's do, I mean, be nice to have another miner. And I think maybe we'll do you just to do it. Assign another craftsman. Yeah, we can do another farmer here. This person can kind of do whatever. Yeah, that can work. We can assign 1 more miner. I guess we'll just do that. Let's just go with that. All right, so here we are in our little world. This is obviously sort of voxel based in the Minecraft sort of way. Very reminiscent there. And yeah, unfortunately we didn't get any nice water features, which I kind of liked in another map that I've played. But anyway, here's our map, and yeah, this game is very At least in the current state, it's very chill. There's like no enemies really. You just want to make sure that these people don't starve. And that's really the only thing. And I've started on easy difficulty level, so we've got a lot of things at the beginning of the game, which is what that does for you. So, when you're first starting out, you need to think about what are the sort of resources that you need, and just poke around a little bit to see what is lying around. It's probably a good idea to harvest most of this stuff because you do get seeds from it, and that'll help us when we start growing crops in fields. We'll have some starter seeds, which would be quite nice. We're just gonna get maybe a few trees queued for chopping. And that's pretty good. So now we have, you'll see in the lower right corner of the screen, we've got a little thing that shows us what the block that we're hovering over is, which I did not see at first, but that's extremely handy. You just hover it over. You can tell that that's iron, nickel, copper, clay, and magnesia. So that's a nice little resource cache there. And we've got more iron. Obviously just stone, copper, magnesia, and that's clay, right? Yeah, and some quartz. All this stuff is going to be useful. Bauxite, we won't need it for a while, but it's there. And you'll see there's not a whole lot of them out there yet, really, that I can see right now. But there are animals. Here's one. That's a little sheep. And that is a little cow. So, as far as building stuff, obviously you can queue things to mine just like in sort of Dwarf Fortress, and it'll clear out the block. The Dwarf Fortress and Minecraft, sort of the same way. Then there's this build menu here, which allows you to construct things. And currently, it looks like when you add something, it just automatically appears, which I would imagine is probably just an early access thing. They have not quite finished the stockpile and work order stuff for building things in the world. That's what it seems like to me. So the first thing that I like to do is to build, and what I'm going to do is objects, and we start with some fencing on the easy mode. Whoops. And I like to just make a little pasture there, and I think that placement's pretty good. Okay, so that kind of messed things up there. I want to... Nope. Remove the fence, not the gate. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. That's how that works. Okay, so we've got the gate in there. And then what we're going to do is make a little animal zone here. And I'm just going to... I don't think it's going to be able to be big enough. So we've got Animal Zone 1, and we want it to be managed by the person who actually can do stuff. And then I'm going to put this little hen house here. Because once we find chickens, we can put them in there and get some eggs. It's saying they want to build some beds. We do have some in stock here. I'm just going to put them out just so some folks can get some sleep. We will build houses for them at some point. And we will also pop out the crafting bench and this guy, the metalworking bench, cooking pot, and the smelty furnace. And just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and put out this windmill that came with my easy set. And we're going to try to fill that battery. We'll get into that more as we go. Doesn't that look pretty cool? Okay, research desk. Alright, so that is going. We do want to think about where we want to build some houses. The nice thing with the easy set is that you do start with like a bunch of brick, which is quite nice. So what I will do is let's see, cobblestone. Do want some stone. So what I'm going to do is queue up some of this stone over here. I'm going to make some cobblestone blocks once I do that, which would be a nice little foundation for our houses. I don't really want to build the houses just yet because I want them to look right. You know, you don't want grass floor and that kind of thing. So we'll just queue up a bunch of that. And then I'm going to also do something here that's kind of a neat feature. You can define a quarry. And we can assign someone here. You know, I'm going to assign everybody to it who can mine. So whoever has the time will get to it. And what that does is they'll automatically use ladders and like dig straight down, which is pretty cool, I think. It's a nifty little handy automation trick to get some resources. So you can see they're getting to work here. This looks like a tiny little girl in the mine. Yeah, 16. So you can see some really funny looking dudes. Like I had a 70-year-old man who didn't wear a shirt last time. This looks like Ron Swanson standing there. Ruth Valens, what are you supposed to be doing? Shepherding eggs and logging. No. You're the shepherd, so... Oops, hang on. There we go. I need to go find you some animals. Is that? Yes, it's a chicken. So all we got to do is go to zone and assign it to our zone. And he should go and take it over to the little pasture. And is this this is a cow? We're gonna kind of combine these a little bit. I think maybe I won't put sheep in this pasture. Eventually I will make a second one where I'll put some sheep. Just because, you know, mixing cows and sheep just seems bad. I don't know if it is, but... So, we've got that going on. There's another chicken, it looks like. So now he should go and try to tame all those. At this point. Yep, we've got this going. We have nothing to use it for yet, but it is there. Alright, so there's a nice flat area here, which will be perfect for building some houses once we get our stone under control. And since they're getting some iron, we can start forging some steel, which will be useful later. We're doing pretty well on food here. Like I said, the easy you start with a lot of stuff. So we're not going to run into trouble for a while. But we should definitely start some farms. So to do that, we'll just select crops. And then I'm going to make some... this area. So I'll just do something like that. I don't think they have to be that huge. So I'm gonna put some corn in there. I'm just gonna assign these to different people because that might make it a little easier. Oops. Alright, and potatoes. Potatoes are really good. Lots of nutritional value. That'll be something to get started. We can probably do more of all of those later. But yeah, that'll be fine. Unless do we have any more seeds of different sorts? Do have more lettuce. A little bit of sugar cane. Some carrots. Okay. And we will do some, we don't have a lot of this, but we'll get some sugar cane going. And obviously we only have one of these, but it'll get us going if we get some tomatoes. Ooh, hey. Okay, we are gonna need that for breeding. That's a male cow or a bull. Okay. So how are we looking here? You only have one piece of stone? That doesn't make any sense. So like I said, there isn't like stockpiles in here really yet, so items are kind of magically transported. I would think that would not be the case in the final game, but that is just an assumption on my part. I tell you what, let's only assign one person there. That should be sufficient. I mean, we don't need a massive amount of iron right now. Just kind of nice to stockpile. Okay, I think we've got a lot of wood, so we will start crafting these like timber planks to make real nice floors. Oh, are you coming in? All right, good. All right, and definitely we want a bucket. And do you make shears here? Or is that over here? Because that would be pretty useful. Alright, so let's do some beds as well. Oops. Get folks some beds coming along here. So once we have the bucket, we can assign Ron Swanson to milk too. Alright, we're getting some stone now. So I'm gonna get me some cobblestone going as well. Yeah, I guess we don't have the shears yet. I think we may need to research that first. But go ahead and build some doors. Some windows. We're gonna have to get some more wood. I think you can do a tree farm as well. Let's check this out. Can indeed. I think you may have to harvest from the tree before you cut it down. So I'm going to grab a couple of these and do this. Looks like the wild sources right now are respawning. I don't know if that's intended or if it's just the way it is right now. Alright, can we move stuff on the queue here? I don't think so. Okay, well, let's just get started here. Okay, I'm just going to use slate as a foundation for one of these houses. Just to show you what's up, we can do, you know, like so. Yeah. And a little thing there. Wait, hang on here. Let me think. Ah, there we are. So, I mean, there isn't like a set way to do this, but this is kind of what I was thinking. So let's do something like so. And then walls, go ahead and use this brick that we've got. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna grab slate it was. Now obviously you can move the camera like this. Looks quite lovely, I think. Alright, and some brick here. Here's what I'm thinking. And no doors yet, unfortunately. And then unfortunately too, I guess the way I did this, I am gonna, well, can we? What if we did something like so? Just a tad bit higher. Yeah, just so it seems like there's a little, you know, room in there. Whoops, nope. Alright, that's enough of that. do want my beds and stuff first. And a door, of course. Is that correct? Yes. So now we just need they can only go one block up, so just gonna do like a little timber blue. Oh yeah, lovely. Put a window like so. Oh, beautiful. Then one over here. And there we have like a little house. We do start with some roofing material as well, but I would imagine a higher difficulty you would not. So I'm just gonna do that. Miss this. And like so. And there we have it. If you need to get into the house, you can do this, you know, toggle the walls and the roof to see inside. I'm going to place a little bed in there. And that'll be nice. So there we have it. That's how you build a house. And yeah, once we get like several of these in here, this is going to look pretty cool. Another thing, since we have some steel, we can make one of these guys. So this is a street lamp. This uses our electricity. So we can pop it there. All right, so it has no power. If you click on one of your power things, it shows the range of the power. So in order to get this guy to get some power, he would just need to be within the radius. And there it is. Simple as that. We do need glass to build the extender towers for that, which we do not have at the moment. But it's not that hard. We just need some sand and some quartz. Although, since there's no river here or lake, it might be kind of difficult to find some sand. We'll see. We'll see. But alas, I think, you know, we're kind of out of time here in this episode. So let me know what you think. This obviously is an early access. Probably not going to spend a huge amount of time playing this yet. But, yeah, I kind of, you know, spent a lot of time here. And assuming they keep working on this, to me, this seems pretty promising. It's just kind of a fun, you know, almost in a Stardew Valley sort of way. You know, it's not a high action sort of thing. But it's yeah, it's kind of homey here. Hanging out with Ron Swanson on the farm. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little look at this game. I do expect to probably be showing you some more in the future. Is this... Oh, these people are identical. I do expect to be showing you some more in the future, because I think there's some cool stuff going on. But until then, hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a look. You can check it out on Steam if you like. But again, remember, it is alpha, which means it is unfinished. It's not even to the beta testing stages. It is not complete. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if that's cool with you, go check it out. If not, hey, just watch for the next video on this channel. And hopefully I will be able to update you when there's a change. So thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe, like, and all that stuff. Share the video with people who might be interested in this game. And we'll see you next time. Hey, just wanted to show you a town a little bit more developed here. Just in case you were curious to see that. Yeah, I like the way that this turned out. And like I said, I like this little water feature. It's a nice little touch here. So you know, I've got the same thing kind of going on in this little town. Not terribly much further than the other one, but yeah, we do have more houses. And I've kind of spread the beds out so people kind of have a little bit of private space. Although they do have roommates. That's okay though. But yeah, just wanted to show you that real quick to see what a little bit more of an advanced town will look like. So, thanks for watching.